Hello and welcome back to the Edain Mod for Batman Left 2, The Rise of the Witch King on the series The Random Roundhouse. I am Edain and we are finishing up the Edain Random Roundhouses with Arnor. And we are going to speedrun this, and I mean speedrun it. I have a strat I want to try, and I don't know if it's going to work, but screw it, I want to try it. So we start by making 4 townhouses, a barracks, we build a farm here and here. We'll build as many farms as possible in our immediate vicinity, and then we build an outpost. You may think, where are we going to get the resources for all this? We just spent all of it to get all these things. Well, good question, whoever's watching. Let's get the architecture of Arnor. That's normally the best thing to go for. We are going for an early push on one building. And getting the outpost so we can make 3 more blacksmiths. I'm going to do it with the power of Malbeth, make it immediately level 3. And who are we up against? We're up against an Isengard, a Mordor, and another Mordor. Now I'm going to use this economy power gain to give these both economy bonuses and immediate resource gain so we can make this outpost. And try and defend our base before everything dies. But these soldiers are going to sit here and wait so we can start making the 3 blacksmiths. So what we do is we have a massive beginning with a lot of early resources. Granted, the only reason I gave these 2 upgrades now is just so, you know, it was basically almost immediate upgrades. Probably shouldn't have, because, you know, don't actually get any resources from them for a while, but it's still worth recognizing their worth. But now we're just going to get out these blacksmiths as soon as possible. And the reason I didn't build these as blacksmiths, instead I made them townhouse, because you can't use Malbeth's economic council on them. It can only be an economy building, and that's a farm or a townhouse, and we learnt this in the last Gondor video. Although technically it generates resources, it is still your blacksmith building, or your upgrade buildings. So you can only use them as ways to give yourself upgrades. But they also reduce the cost of our upgrades for our units. And you may think, oh, so why just go for full blacksmiths, go get those Dundine soldiers, because you know you want to do it, and that's exactly the plan. But we want to rush out these palace guards as soon as the need for Arnor's soldiers is irrelevant. And that would be, I want to make that happen as soon as possible, so we have cheap palace guards, which are just slightly better Arnor's soldiers. But they are definitely worth it. Just double the costs and a little increase in command points, and they do massive damage. But right now we just want to make some Arnor's soldiers, because we just need to defend this area while we give them the production increases and then the battle tower defenses. So yeah, compared to what I did with the last Gondor video where I made a well, a battle tower and a blacksmith, we've just gone triple blacksmith. I'm going to see where it goes. Because Arnor, unlike Gondor, has the ability of Bloodline of Numenor. All troops now regain health over time out of combat, so, you know, don't need a well to heal. And if we need ways to regenerate our units, that's what we have the blacksmiths for, to give them banner carriers. And with the palace guards, it's even more redundant, because we don't really need much regen out of. Oh, forget to be doing it on these buildings, not the others. Oh, I'm telling you, this game has crashed on me so many times today. I'm so annoyed. Let's just watch Mordor fight Isengard for a bit. They already have Shelob. That's not good. That's not good at all. At least I'm not fighting them yet. Also, I don't know if this is a glitch, but you can make Círdan from this outpost without making the London Watchtower, which I'm fairly certain is a bug, because you shouldn't be able to do that. But that might actually explain why in the past other factions could, when I was playing as Arnor, they could actually make Círdan from this outpost. Huh. I only really thought of it just now. Now what we're going to do with Carthian is send him right up to enemy base so we can get a good view of them all the time. Because we need to see what they're up to so we can plan it accordingly. That's the main point of Malbeth. You are the Farseer. You are anticipating your opponent's move at every point in the battle. The best way to do that is just play Carthian for 200, and then send them in and have a permanent lookout tower. That is a darkness. That is a darkness in 5 minutes. What the hell? Probably not even 5 minutes. 4 minutes. Like how? How can you get darkness that quickly? Well, let's quickly get that. Give that the arrow tower defense. Same with you. And you can see we've already got a massive amount of resources. We're already building up a massive amount of resources just from having all these buildings. All these resource buildings, and that's what makes Gondor and Arnor so powerful, because their best buildings are their resource buildings. Decrease the cost of your elites, decrease the cost of your upgrades, and you can just do that whenever you want. And now we can start making palace guards, because we've got a decrease in cost of them by 20%, so they're only 400 or 450. Or 500 even. So, we're saving 100 on each of our palace guards. We're still going to want to start making archers as well. So we've got that in the bag. We probably don't want to make any archers, so we could go for another townhouse for another 5% decrease, or another 5% decrease in our. You know what? No, I'm going to build the archery range now, just so I don't tear myself away from my goal. Yeah, once all these buildings have their arrow towers, it'll be a lot easier to just roam around and start fighting back. But yeah, we now have permanent vision of the enemy's base, just thanks to Carthian. And there's a little tent right there, that not even the enemy can see, because it is classed as invisible. And unlike the mechanic of stealth, which means it's unrevealable until someone moves close enough to it to realize what it is, or if you have an ability to break the stealth. Similar as a golem. Golem is not invisible, but he has stealth, permanent stealth, and that can very easily be broken down. Okay, thank you, Battle Tower. You did good. You did good, kid. You did good. Don't really want all our archers. Start getting some palace guards. In fact, no, not yet. Not yet. We're gonna get. You know what? I changed my mind. I changed my mind the second I remembered his face, and I was like, wait, he doesn't give decreases to palace guards, so might maybe want to make some more Gondor swords. I'm like, no, just you don't need to. Let's just go straight into the massive amount of damage from palace guards. I mean, look at that. Our resources are already reaching back to their upper echelons. Already back to 1300 after spending 1300, and we're going to now get the forge blades, heavy armor, and banner carrier upgrades. So we have gone very quickly into getting banner carriers and all the other upgrades. And I mean, against brutal AI that already have darkness set up, I mean, yeah, that's kind of necessary. That is really necessary. So the palace guards, once they start hitting level 5, allies in the vicinity of the guardians gain experience more rapidly. So you just have them stack on top of each other, and soon you will have every palace guard unit level 5. And then if you make any other units, because you just have too many palace guards, which can never happen, you can never have too many palace guards. You're crazy if you think you have too many palace guards. We can now even start getting the Palantir Guard immediately. And they only cost 960, don't they? Yeah, 960 for Palantir Guards this early on in the game. And we're fighting against a Mordor, a faction that is known to be very, very weak against elite armies to begin with. Defensively, they get their boss, but aggressively, they stand no chance. Because we're getting so many cost decreases. And then we use Malbeth just to get even more resources. Although we do want to start getting some more command points, so we're going to only target one and give it the improved pantry. And get another farm. That is a troll. That is a troll. That is now dead. Let's use a heal and destroy this farm. And then Carthian's ability has increased movement attack speed, and his life generates faster when not in combat. I really use this ability, but it holds some purpose when it's not necessary. To have Carthian slowly gaining levels. As soon as he's level 5 and we start making Dunedain, we're gonna be in for a good time. In fact, that's the only reason we built this, to get the fire arrows. We're gonna start getting some Palantir guards now. And yeah, 255 for heavy armor this early on in the game. We could probably destroy the enemy base with this. We could probably just destroy the enemy with this. I'll bet. See to the stars. Run away, Coffin. You're faster than Shella, but you can run away. All leaderships on the map will be deactivated. Do we want that? Not really. Not yet, anyway. All our units are about to die. Okay, since most of them are only Gondor Arnold soldiers, and we want Palace Guard and Palantir Guards now. But we are going to... That is a map of Sauron. Let's get Dunedain tent now. That is the mouthpiece of Sauron. Okay. Anything else to mention? Palantir Guards. Yep, goodbye problems with cavalry. We'll never have them ever again. Forge blades as well. Let's do some more palace guards while we're at it. Let Carthian heal up a bit with resolve. And once we get one more power point, we can start insta healing just whenever we want. That's just a Camor the Easterling suddenly dying to a Gorbag. Gorbag almost killed Camor. What? I'm so lost. What is happening right now? We've got fully upgraded elites. I think we're fine. Or veterans, whatever you want to call them. And we can also make Aranarth. Oh, we want him in his knight state. We don't want him in his Dunedain state. Because the Carthian's ranges are slightly better in this instance. We want Aranarth in his knight state because... Also, we haven't actually revealed what his knight, his king state is. Basically, when he accepts the charges of being the next king of Arnor, what does he do with it? Let's give these guys banner carriers so they can start healing up their troops. And you know what, Carthian? Just run around for a bit. Run around and gather me some more intel and everything. Oh, that's a troll out of nowhere. They're about to destroy my camp. How dare you? Oh no, he's about to get destroyed. Oh wait, no he's not. And that is why you take the architecture of Arnor. That is a troll. Run away. Go on, Carthian, you're faster than it. Go on, you Carthian. That is the One Ring. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I might have to feed the ring to Gandalf. Remove all leaderships. That way, whoever's getting the darkness and the Eye of Sauron is not gaining that value anymore. No one's taking that ring. I'm not fighting a Sauron. No way, Jose, am I fighting Sauron. Might as well get Arvidui now. No, let's not get Arvidui. He's going to be too far away for him to help us at this point. We need Aranarth. We need some Dunedain and an Aranarth. And everyone to run back again. We've killed the Nazgul. Retreat. We've done our duty. It's time to run back. We want another pantry. Let's hope that builds fast enough. More palace guards. No, not more palace guards. Not more palace guards. We're getting Dunedain now, so we need to save a few command points for other things. Another pantry and then resources. We don't need too many pantries. Aranarth, Dunedain of the North is here. Prince of Arnor. So we get mounted. Here is in this vicinity get increased attack and armor. Is faster and attacks with increased speed, and then comes the heir to the throne of Arnor. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. There's no siege equipment yet, we can do this. At least I'm not the only one that can remove everyone's leaderships from the map. Got some Dunedain here, haven't we? Here we go. For those of you that don't know much about them, the Dunedain in the Arnor faction, they can take one of two sides. Become the Barrow Guards or the Faithful of Aranar. To become the Faithful of Aranar, you require Aranar to be in his Dunedain state, which we kind of showed up already. And that gives them they get great vision and attack range, are permanently stealth, and gain the Destruction Fire ability. But as the Barrow Guards, they get higher armor, higher melee damage, resistance against fear, and the unexpected salvo. And we are kind of going for a more royal focus, seeing we are going for all our elites. And we are spamming out our elites. Like, we are not wasting time. We've already got Palantir Guards out, Palace Guards. Let's use the Prophecy of Marbeth on himself, so now everyone gets experience faster. Or use it on someone else that can actually take it. I think it's not wanting to work on him. Dunedain focus down the archers. Focus down that troll cave, do not let it live. I start giving upgrades to our basic soldiers as well, might as well. What's going on over here? Who's winning? Looks like no one's winning. Like, both sides are evenly matched and are starting to come and say hello to us. I do not consent to this. I do not consent to your sudden arrival. And neither for you, Shelob. Why are you here? We need Malbeth using his special attacks from his... Alright, everyone, guard formation, block formation. Why did I not think about that? Doi. Go away to prevent everyone from dying. Okay, everyone's kind of walked away from their objective, and I'm kind of pissed by that. Just a slightly bit pissed. So nothing I haven't already faced through before. Any dying? Am I right, everyone? Get his Palantir Guards out. They're already level 3, do not want them dying.
Hello, enemies. We have a duty to save them.
Damn it, so close. We want more Palace Guards. And send them in immediately. You have 7 power points out of nowhere. Should probably remember to spend those. We have level 5 soldiers of Gondor. That just shows like this build works. This is my new patented build. No one else has done this. No one else has done this before me. This is my new patented build. Get used to it, everyone. I'm gonna use the hell out of this build whenever I can play as Arnor. It is good. It's really bloody good. You cannot deny this build works. Not as works, it wins. The difference between a build working and a build winning is your current win streak, or how many factions you've been able to kill. And currently we've killed one with it. And we've only just begun. Time to destroy the last 2. That was a fireball that killed only a few of us. See, even the elites of Arnor cannot be killed by a simple fireball, even from Saruman. Use the heal to try and speed up the process of healing. Charge of the Prince. Oh, hi, Oblok. Didn't realise you were there. Who should we focus next? The Mordor here, or the Isengard there? I feel like it should be the Mordor. Oh, that was random. That was random and came out of nowhere and almost scared the crap out of me. Like literally, I felt something escaping. Didn't need to say that, but still, I felt something. Something moved inside me. It felt like someone was trying to kill me. It almost did. It almost did. Oh, that took my breath away. We have only one unit of Gondor soldiers left. Let's use them to just spy out the rest of the area. Might as well just get palace guards and palantir guards now. And maybe some Dunedain. Because I feel like it. Yeah, can you see how quickly this build just escalates? We have all 3 units of palantir guard. We have 7 palace guards and 2 Dunedain and 3 heroes currently. And we could get the other 3 with ease. Though honestly, Arafat does nothing for us because we can get force blades and heavy armor easily. We don't even have any weak generic units anymore. He's useless to us. Arafat is the one hero I can say we don't need. Arvedui, if we can get the ring, makes all our elite units even better. So that'll be a nice thing to have. That is a full army of Isengard going to attack Mordor. I think we shouldn't attack Mordor. I've changed my mind. Let's attack Isengard before they, you know, kill off Mordor and then focus us entirely. Let's get some more palace guards. Fire arrows. In fact, no, let's not get any more palace guards. We want heroes. We want heroes. How long did that one Gondor soldier live? We had vision. Oh wait, no, that was the Palantir vision. Sorry, I thought that Gondor soldiers lived on forever. Oh, that's some good damage. I'm liking this. I'm liking this build. I finally got myself a patented build. Unlike with the last video where I was just using a random build, not using any Rohirrim, compared to this build, which is actually working. And can be used as with Gondor as well, although tower guards aren't as powerful as palace guards in most instances because they're focusing on doing damage to large units. But it's still good. It's still good. And we do have some anti-large as well with the Palantir guards. Composite bows as well. We're waiting for Aranarth, Arvedui, whoever it is. They all start with names all start with E. Aragorn, Arathorn, Aranarth, Arvedui, Argaleb, Arbaleg. There's so many different A's. Like, why? Why do we need that many A's? I know I wouldn't need that many A's. Do we want Gandalf right now? No, it's too much of a gamble with resources right now. Especially if we just lost communication with 2 of them because we just said it's going to be a harsher winter. And there's the ring again. We need Pantries. We need Pantries double time. Is Carthian level 5 yet? Well, we need level 5 so our rangers can become even stronger. We don't need London Watchtower. We are going all full on Arnold Royals here. One more unit of Palace Guard should do for now. Other than that, oh, and the Dunedain. One more Dunedain Ranger unit. About to get more pantry upgrades. If we oh so desperately need. That barrow's still there. Okay, I should probably destroy that and get some resources. Yeah, that'll be a smart move. Defense measures, because I'm not guaranteed to be able to defend it at all times. And destroy the barrow white. They are moving for my farm. They are moving for my farm. And they not have Saruman, so they can't get the ring. Okay, wait. There. Ultimate value ever. Nothing can beat this. Can't touch this. And the best thing is, there hasn't been a single lag instance in this battle, so I'm sensing good things were going to come from this battle. Good things are happening. Oh look, destroy my lone tower. Oh, here you go. Here's another one. That's a berserker. That's gotta die. That's gotta die right now. Carthy, you can kill that one for me. You might get some resource. You might get level 5. Damn it. I'm gonna do everything in my power to get into level. Anyway, time to show off Aranarth when he hits his prince. Well, here's the throne state. He can, you know, make an allied building completely repaired, similar to what what's his name can do. Dread with his power, but that only works with his towers. This is just, you know, where if this thing's damaged, no, not anymore. And then level 10, Aranarth brings hope to the Kingdom of Arnor, even when faced with its destruction. Our heroes in his vicinity temporarily gain increased attack, armor, and all of their ability cooldown times are fully recharged. So yeah, you just copy pasted Elrond's ability onto an Arnor hero that has Gandalf and Word of Power. I smell busted. I smell big. I smell big busted right there. No one can deny that's not busted. Carthian still at level 5. Kill the Isengard base. Look at that. We defeat these guys so quickly. I just want to see how quickly we've won this. Because I said we are speedrunning this. We are not wasting time. We do not want to waste any time. These guys in shield wall formation, so they have bigger defenses. Apologies if anyone can hear the back chatter. Not really much we can do about it. Oh, hi Gollum. I'm not going to bother with you anymore. I don't care. I couldn't care about you anymore. Temporary knockback enemies and his armor, his increased armor and his to knock back himself. Those are good traits. I'm gonna lie, really good traits. Can't need the armor to destroy things that aren't sentry towers though. And I'm gonna send the Palantir Guard out of their spear stand so they can do more damage to these buildings. And we are going to can't use a Northern Star yet, but we can now. Yep, just a cloud break, but it also gives us attack damage and armor. Just makes them a little bit stronger. And Mordor is not interfering with this battle whatsoever. They have not got any power left, it would seem. Which is a really good thing to note. Come on, Carthian, you're so close to leveling up. You're so close. We want Carthian's ring. We want the Barrow Guards. You're our scout hero. Come on, level up. What? You're so close to leveling up. Why can't you just level up? All units and heroes of settlement buildings are 30% cheaper as long as artillery is on the battlefield. Again, another thing that's completely busted. So you know, we can make. Well, originally this was a lot more busted because you can actually make all your heroes from settlements when you were playing in Edain 3.8 because yeah, that's how it worked for some reason. So apparently they thought that was a smart thing to go with. Let's check that again. And force out the growing shadow that is threatening his kingdom. The kingdom of Arnor sends requests to help all units of settlement buildings. Yeah, it's Círdan, Aranarth, the Dunedain, and the Linden Guardians. Not the. I was thinking of something completely different there. My apologies. I was thinking originally settlements were any building. Nope, they are a building. They're a building type category of their own. We now have Gandalf. We're gonna get Círdan as well because we can. And look how much he costs. It went down from 1400 to 980. That shows how important it is to have the aid of the king on your side. So have you Palantir Guard back in your upper stance. Yeah, look how quickly we won this. Compared to many of our other random roundhouses in the past that took over an hour, I'd say this took not even 40 minutes. I have no idea because time flies by when you're having fun, but we are going to find out. We shall find out soon enough, because I'm fairly certain this Mordor is almost dead. Yeah, in fact, all they've got left is their citadel because, well, almost. It seems they just rebuilt their citadel or something. Maybe they glitched. I'm going to say they glitched because they only started rebuilding as we entered their vicinity. I guess we didn't have to win the ring here this time. That shows even more how powerful this build is. We didn't need the ring to win. And we need the ring to win for quite a few of these videos in the past. And this time we don't even need the ring. We're like, whoa. Yeah, Arnor's strong. Arnor's made to be one of the strongest factions, in fact. Well, not made to be, but is actually one of the strongest factions. Because of the Northern Star. It doesn't say it paralyzes enemy units, but it does. Oh, but it does. It doesn't mention it because because you know it's busted to have things that paralyze everyone and then also give a buff. So it's darkness mixed in with cloud break, and there's no repercussions for it either. You'd think an ability like that would have some kind of repercussion, especially with Arnor. They might change it in the future. Oh well. But yeah, that is the last of the Edain Random Roundhouses rounded up in a nice and wrapped up in a nice little bow with the faction of Arnor. Quick and easy. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Leave a like if you did. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already so you can keep in touch of when new videos are being brought out. Make sure to hit the bell so you can actually see when those videos are being released. And yeah, only 30, not even 30 minutes. We won this in under 30 minutes, where before we had to take over an hour to do it. Yeah, when I play aggressive, apparently we just win. But yeah, as you can imagine, this is slowly becoming no longer a challenge. So I'm going to go back to the Age of the Ring mod for a bit, and then probably alternate again and again and again. Whenever one mod gets too easy, I go back to the other one. But I am tempted to go on to a different model together, which even I haven't talked about yet. But that is still in the works. I need to try and test if that will work with the patches I currently have, because the rest of the mods are quite old and don't work with patches like 2.1 or 2.02. It's difficult. But anyway, until next time, ta-ta for now.